This is strategies. All right, now we get to talk about strategies. This is the favorite part because we got past the 3 hurdles. And all that discussion was about 3 things. There's a medical necessity, the income limit, and the resource requirement. So we went all through all of that to get past those 3 main rules. And then there's all those little sub rules underneath that we talked about. And your brain's exploding, but that's okay because you don't have to remember any of this. That's what you pay your elder law attorney to do. I know. This whole video is here to convince you, maybe I need to hire an elder law attorney to do this. And you should, because this is super complicated. But if you're bent on doing this yourself, I'll keep going. The next is what we refer to as the spin down strategy. Okay, the spin down strategy is exactly what it is called. You're gonna spend your money because Medicaid lets you spend your money. This is crazy. We're going to talk about gifting strategies later. You can't just give away your money. So you can't just go down to your church and give all your money to them and say, I want to qualify for Medicaid. But you can go down to the local casino, spend every penny of it, and qualify for Medicaid. Now, think about that for a second. That's a nifty idea. Anyway, here's the idea under spin down. You spend your money until you qualify. So let's say Mom doesn't really have any strategy she can use to shelter any money. Well, let's spend it. First and foremost, usually when I sit down with a client, I ask Mom, do you have that dream vacation you've always wanted to go on? This is your last time to get all your kids together, everybody together, and go on that vacation that you've always wanted. Because you're going into a nursing home and your money's going to be gone in 4 or 5 months. So we might as well do it now. Do the thing you've thought about doing your whole life. Maybe it's go to Florence, whatever it is. Now this is hard because usually when people come to see me, they can't go on this dream vacation. They're physically unable to do it. But sometimes there's a small group of people that can, so I encourage them. Okay, number 1 spin down strategy, I would suggest that you go on that dream vacation that you want. The second thing is every attorney's favorite spin down strategy. You can spend your money on services like an attorney or other services that you may need. You can go spend your money on it. And then, now, be very careful. In the state of Texas, we have very strict rules on paying for services that are your family members. So family members taking care of you. So there's a bunch of rules for that, and it's not as good as you may perceive it to be. Other states like Florida, there's all kind of personal caregiver agreements that you can do and spend down your money. Equipment that you may need. So maybe you want an iPad. Maybe you want a new iPhone. You know, you're going to be in that facility for a while. You might as well get a big old flat screen TV. Get that up on the wall. So purchase the equipment that you see that you're going to need for the future. If you want to, you can pay your debts. That's another idea. Maybe you have debt. Now, if you have debts to family member, that gets a lot more complicated because Medicaid is very good at sniffing out scams. And one scam could be, oh, well, my son, he did this for me. And, you need to have good documentation for that if you're going to pay debts to family members. Another really good idea is repairs on your house. You can upgrade your house. You can fix things on your house. You can put a pool in the backyard of your house, because remember, a house is not a countable resource. So putting money into your home is a way to shelter money. So fix the floors, do whatever you need to do or you want to do on your home. You can pay down on your mortgage. Yeah, it becomes very difficult because we'll talk later on about renting strategies, but you can pay down on your mortgage. That's another strategy you can use. If your mom or dad that's going into the nursing home, the institutionalized spouse, can use a car, you can purchase a car. Other ideas are things like burial plots. So burial plots are another excluded resource. So go prepay your death. I mean, that's something the government wants you to do. That's a very responsible thing to do, because when you run out of money, you're not going to have any money to do it. So your kids are going to have to pay for it for you. All in all, what you can do is you can spend down on the things that you want to spend down on and get those resources out of your estate in order to qualify for Medicaid. Remember, spending down is very different than gifting. Gifting, there's a penalty. We'll talk about that later.